Hello, hello. Welcome back for another Z Talks. I'm Keely Mitchell, the founder of Z Living, the premier consulting firm that provides legal and business advisory services exclusively to the yoga and wellness community. Well, the year is almost over, so people are really starting to try and think about the upcoming year. They want to get ready, they want to make sure that whatever goals they didn't meet this year, they will definitely meet next year. So, I'm getting a lot of people who are saying 2015 is going to be the year that I start my business and truly step out as an entrepreneur. And they want to know, what do they need to do to ensure their success? So today I'm talking to you about 5 things that business owners do that are mistakes that you want to avoid. And by avoiding these things, you are ensuring your business is a success. So the first thing that I see mostly among yoga and Reiki and Pilates instructors who step out on their own, and this is really anyone else, any wellness professional, generally if they've entered into this business doing it as a hobby, when they truly commit to opening up their business, they're still treating it like a hobby. And what you need to realize is if your business is going to be a success, you need to treat it like a business. Own it and really take it by the reins and say, I'm opening a business and I'm going to treat it like a business. That means you set hours for yourself, you truly set goals for yourself, and you hold yourself out to the public as a very professional business person. Second thing that I see small business owners making mistakes on is not having a plan. I have so many people that sit down with me and say, my plan is up here. No, you need to get your intentions, your plans, whatever you want to call them, in writing on paper. It is amazing that once you start sitting down and having to take your thoughts out of your head and put it on paper, you really got to think about it and you have to really start analyzing. And many assumptions that you made about your business, you will start to see that were false, or you might see that were true, but you still need to make adjustments. So that's the second thing. Get your thoughts out of your head and get them on paper. Have a thought out plan of how you're going to tackle this business and make it a success. The third issue I see is that business owners don't really protect themselves from personal liability. And you really need to do this. If you just hang up a shingle and say, hey, I'm in business, you are considered a sole proprietor. If you go in with a friend or 2 other friends, you are automatically considered a partnership. The issue with this is you are also responsible for all the debts and liabilities of your business. The easiest way to do this is form a legal entity for your business. And that way, by forming a legal entity, it is a separate entity from you. This business is able to take out its own debt, enter into contracts, and that way you will not be responsible for those debts and liabilities. So you really, really, really want to separate yourself from the business entity that you form. The same thing along those lines is you want to make sure that you have insurance. Please, I cannot stress this as much as I can. You need to have insurance. You need to protect yourself. That is business liability insurance, general liability insurance. If you own an establishment, you really want to make sure there's insurance on the physical establishment in case someone slips or gets hurt on the premises. And of course, while delivering your services, if someone claims that you've injured them, you want to make sure you have insurance to protect yourself from that. The fourth mistake I see people making is that they don't market themselves. And so many people who open up heart-centered businesses feel that there is something unethical about marketing their services. There isn't. It's all how you do your marketing. Marketing is a positive thing. It's letting your ideal customers know that you are out there and you are ready to serve them. They need to know where to find you so that they can get your help. So, marketing, you need to do it. All businesses, I don't care what you do, you need to market, market, market. Now, the last thing I say that people need to do in order to be successful is that any contracts they enter into, they need it in writing. No handshakes. Please, people, no handshakes. I don't even care if you're going into business with your mom and dad. You want it in writing. It is amazing how many businesses are destroyed because they didn't have it in writing. All right, so let's do a recap. The 5 things you need to avoid to ensure that you are successful as a business person. You want to make sure you're treating your business as a business. It is no longer a hobby. This is a business. 2, you want to make sure you have a plan, a written plan. You want to make sure that when you put it down on paper, you can really look at what your plans are and revisit it day after day. 3, you want to make sure that you protect yourself from personal liability. That's making sure that you form a legal entity for your business as well as getting insurance. 4, you want to market, market, market. You need to market your business so that you can get the customers, clients, students through the door. And 5th, you want to make sure you get any agreements in writing. It is amazing how once there's a disagreement, people kind of don't remember what the original contract or agreement was. They remember it in their favor. So you want to make sure that you have it in writing. So there you have it. 5 things to avoid when starting your business. And if you're out there and you're ready to go, congratulations. It's a huge step. And if you have any questions about that, give Z Living a call. You can reach us at zliving.com. That's ziliving.com. We are actually doing on December 10th a free teleconference for the ABCs of starting a heart-centered business. So if you visit our website, you'll be able to register for that. So definitely check it out. Until then, have an amazing, amazing week, and I will talk to you later. Namaste.